Amaka, yes or no?
I don't know what to answer you. You can't tell me to tell you yes or no.
I don't want to be exposed here as if you told me something. I wanted to hook you. When I hook you, what do you do by no, seriously. Because
Biggie's children are so funny, and I'm not even going to lie. This episode ended with me busting out in laughter and all whatnot. Anyways, I have my notes here. We have quite a number of things that took place tonight, and I'm just going to be going over it with you, okay?
So we definitely saw him as guys spoke about it.
So the first one is Daniela, Khalid and Dotun. So Ebuka had asked Daniela how the trip was in South Africa, and she was just rounding it up with saying, oh, it was fun, it was nice just really being in South Africa. Asked her that, was it awkward saying Khalid again? She was like, they had that conversation, so it wasn't really awkward. What about Dotun in the mix? Said it was normal. Asked Khalid the same thing. Khalid said it was nice that he left the house early, so he just felt like, I beg, you don't pass. When they asked Dotun was like, well, at first when they met at the whole South Africa trip, it was awkward, but much later, everybody just started moving on like nothing happened.
So you're saying it's only Didi that you had an issue with him?
I didn't really have any issues with him.
With anybody?
Ebuka asked Chichi that, Chichi, what's going on? There's rumors here and there that you had issues with almost everybody during the South Africa trip. And she's like, please let me correct that, Ebuka. It's not everybody. I didn't have issues with everybody. It was just Deji that I had issues with. Ebuka and I said, don't worry, Deji is going to join us much later. But Chomzi, do you agree with her? Chomzi said, why you they call my name like Kila, you leave me or come on me from this their problem?
Adekunle tweeted something.
Right, it's not by going live or something like that.
So they also asked Christy O, like, what's up with the whole South Africa trip? And Christy O says, she was just there having fun, but she would just go to the streets of Twitter and she would just be seeing tweets like, maybe all of us gathered there with a tweet. It's in the apple for the streets of Twitter. So she said she noticed that Adekunle had made a tweet, and then Elozonam also made a tweet, and Elozonam was trending. So she went and met Elozonam. What's going on? Why are you trending? And Elozonam was like, he felt like Adekunle was coming at him because of his tweets. Apparently, in that tweet where he was just talking about, all the people that are living life in SA, it's Pepsi that is sponsoring everything, and also people that are just going live up and down, So Elozonam said he was the one that was going live a lot at the SA trip, so he just felt like Adekunle was talking to him. Adekunle went ahead to express that he wasn't talking to anybody, he just was tweeting, and about the whole going live thing, was talking to his fans because his fans wanted him to come live and all, but he was telling them that no, at that point he was going through a lot, he couldn't be coming live. So Elozonam said, okay, if you say so.
Everything that your faves are doing is sponsored by Pepsi. We were all doing our own things. Like,
in the same vein, that same tweet that Elozonam had said Adekunle was coming for him, Sheiks also felt attacked that Adekunle was coming for him because he had spent money buying Azul in the club, and according to him, he was just living his life, being low-key with his guys and everything. And then Adekunle goes to make the tweet that, anybody that is spending is Pepsi that is sponsoring it. Like, bro, I bought my Azul by myself. And Adekunle was defending himself that tweet, it was not for Sheiks. In fact, he didn't even see Sheiks buying Azul. It was after the whole thing that he noticed, that he heard that Sheiks bought Azul. He wasn't talking to Sheiks.
I didn't even know there was an Azul situation.
I wish we could even read it on the screen now. It was a shade.
Now so Bella come say, no, bro, that tweet you were shady. Like, it was obvious that you were shading somebody. You cannot be here doing as if you were not talking to anybody. Everybody knew it. Everybody said it is obvious. Bella even went ahead to say, you can even put it on the screen, let us see. You were shading Sheiks and you were shading people. It's not just normal. Adekunle shall not agree. And he said, now sitting down here, and if he looks at it at retrospect, like I speak the English, when he speak, in retrospect, he actually sees that people would say that maybe he's throwing shades, but when it was happening, he wasn't throwing shades at anybody. Do you believe Adekunle? Let's talk in the comments.
My mom called.
Your mom called Pharmsavi.
Can we settle this?
Pharmsavi was really pissed at Elozonam, and I feel like at this point it's like 1 year later, but he has made his point clear. He has taken a stand, and I respect him for that. Anyways, what has happened is the fact that Pharmsavi and Elozonam were roommates during the lockdown before they got into the house, and when Elozonam won head of house, he thought that Elozonam was going to defend him, fight for him, and choose not to put him up. But Elozonam went ahead to put him up, and that was the week that he went home, and he said that was so painful. He feels like Elozonam, if they give him food to poison him, Elozonam is going to poison him. Elozonam on his own defense was saying that, I'm sorry, in my case, our house, we used to sit together, sit round table and pick who they are going to put up and nominate and everything. So I just went with what the house said, and I remember that after everything I cried that day. I shouldn't have done that now looking at it and everything, but I'm sorry. His mom even called Pharmsavi to say, oh, Pharmsavi, sorry, oh, Elozonam was begging, even calling him. Pharmsavi refused to pick Elozonam's call. You know, he said it took a superstar to even try to get both of them to talk, you know, try to mend things and work things out. But Pharmsavi was obviously still angry. Pharmsavi said right now he has heard what Elozonam has to say, but he also saw where Shegs was fighting for Groovy, like Groovy is my guy, people cannot put Groovy, and he felt like that was what he was expecting Elozonam to do, because him and Elozonam, they shared a lot. He was just telling Elozonam about how me I be pharmacist, so I just they come and make I come try, you know, hustle, you know, this is real life. Anything I want to say is game or whatever, it's still real life. And he said yes, it has passed everything, but he still doesn't think that he can call Elozonam his friend. No hard feelings or anything, but everybody shared their day. What do you think about this? Do you think that Pharmsavi is overreacting? Let's talk in the comments.
It was very low of me to make such comments, because I can imagine how hurt he would have been. I think I talked down his physical looks, and I apologize for that. I'm really sorry, and I apologize to him.
They now moved on to talk about Doyin and Cyph, and in this whole reunion so far, Doyin is the first and only housemate that has opened her mouth to apologize, and she was apologizing to Cyph, saying that she felt like she didn't even have to do that, like what she did when she met Cyph. She liked his confidence. She, you know, had conversations with him, and she really, really liked him. But, you know, the conversation she had with Didi, talking about Cyph's look, was so bad. It was so wrong. She shouldn't have said that, and she's sorry for that. She apologized to Cyph, and Cyph was like, yeah. And she said even before this reunion, she had already apologized to Cyph as well. You know, because I was like, the first apology, let's clap, let's a round of applause. So they all just like, yeah, nice one, cool. So kind of asked Doyin about the fact that she wasn't with her housemates at the time. It looks like she liked level 2 people more than the way she likes level 1, and why was that? So she said she feels like even though they're in a competition, let's put our competition and everything during the game in the arena, but after the competition, everybody, no need for the bad blood, the hate. She feels like other people's opinions and their views about competition is different from her view, and it's okay. So yeah, so she just explained that. Then to wrap it up this night, we had the Diana, Gidifire and Amaka drama. Amaka was just talking about how she had told Diana that she liked Gidifire, but she didn't know that Diana and Gidifire were an item. But you guys, you know the story now. Diana says, see, Gidifire and me, we didn't have anything at the time we were talking. You had told me before we entered this house that you are going to be catching crews, you are going to be a player. So who am I to come and be stopping your game? She also went ahead to talk about how, like, Gidifire and we were not anything. I kept telling Gidifire that, see, nothing can really happen with us, because I like you, yes, but the age difference is too much, 10 years, you know. So yeah, Gidifire was not like, see, oh, I beg, oh, Ebuka, not try to calm down. No, they try to, you know, make this whole thing pass the way it did. Anyways, that was how they ended this episode. So far, we're looking forward to tomorrow. This is all the gist that I have for you guys in this video. Thank you. If you've come this far, you're the real MVP. And until next time, I'm going to see you on the next one. Mwah. Bye-bye.
I enjoyed when I
You
said
had a lot of fun with Fina as well.
I believe she's part of the movement.
Yeah, Cape Town was cold.
Did you almost miss your flight?